Most men fantasize about being an alpha male, hunting down and ending their prey in a glorious one-sided battle. But have you ever wondered what it would feel like to be the hunted? Well, the harsh truth is that most men maintain the hunted kind of mindset, and you just might be one of them. If you consider yourself a peaceful person, this is perfectly normal, but this prey-like mindset is one thing that's keeping you from knowing a life of triumph, honor, fulfillment, glory, and unwavering success. Let's say you receive a note one day saying that you've been marked for death. Like John Wick with a marker, you're the sole target for an assassin itching to run you down and take your final breath for himself. You'd probably doubt the note, you doubt yourself, but for some reason you just knew that you were being hunted down and even toyed with, because this assassin has no timeline and he's in no rush. He can end your life whenever he feels like it, but for now, he's going to play with you like a cat with a mouse. And to make matters even worse, you need to go on living your life just as it is. So stay in your lane, get your job done, put food on the table, a roof over your head, and keep yours down. Hopefully, this assassin will choke on his croissant, fall off a building, or get cancer. Let's hope it's advanced. All day at work, you're a distracted lunatic. You can't seem to get enough done. You're gulping down coffee, devouring sweets, lashing out at others, and buried in the pressure to perform while this madman is out there chuckling with steepled fingers and a menacing laugh. Your rage is boiling. It takes nothing to send you over the edge. You're short with the wife, distracted with the kids, fake with the boss, numbed with friends, and distant with your family. Everything seems surface and soulless, and it never ends. Social media BS, memes, everybody's updates, their triumphs, babies, dog birthdays, anniversaries, promotions. All it does is shove your face further in the miserable life of lack and failure. The stress, the panic, the anxiety, the freaking rage. When will it ever stop? You keep pushing it down, smiling and nodding, swallowing this clawing urge to ask, beg, plead for help, but nobody can do anything because they can never know. Get through the day, make it through the end, just push, hustle, sprint, maul down anything in your way, and never show weakness. You never have enough, you never get enough, you're always falling short, and any kind of happily ever after is completely out of the question. Why me? What did I ever do to deserve this? Why can't it be somebody else? Why can't it just work for me this one time? You feel that palpable ache in your heart and your head throbs with terror. Just take me now. I can't do this anymore. The fear keeps you up all night as your clock jumps from 1 hour to the next. You finally slip off to sleep only to burst awake covered in sweat and panting like an animal running for its life. It's okay, honey. It's just a nightmare. Your wife tries to soothe you. Little does she know that you're being hunted. It's out there, just waiting. Maybe today will be my lucky day. You probably already know what it's like to be hunted, but the assassin, he's in your mind. This imagined force you believe is trying to suffocate your peace and stifle your prosperity is doing exactly that, and it's very efficient, isn't it? Suffering is a pre-existing condition. We all come equipped with the tools to punish ourselves. It's our ego or lower mind, and it's there for good reason. It's supposed to help you and keep you safe, but most of the time it causes tenfold the harm that it actually prevents. The lower mind is a handicap, and attachment is how it regulates you by distracting you from the present moment. Before transforming one's mind, it's imperative to cleanse stress, anxiety, frustration, and rage from the body. Only then can we begin working on the mind. We need to regulate and then sustain a healthy sympathetic nervous system, or SNS for short. Your SNS is like a personal security guard who's been hired to watch out for potential threats, stresses, and danger. Instead of stepping between you and an armed assailant, it calls in a code red by supercharging your ability to fight or to flight. How does it do this? By elevating your heart rate and therefore getting a vital boost of blood supply and, more importantly, oxygen to the areas of your body which need it the most. Sometimes the SNS supercharges your body by also releasing adrenaline. This better enables you to get yourself safe and to live another day. Sounds great, right? Who would want a personal security guard watching out for you? The real question is, who's in charge of determining when a situation, person, or circumstance is a threat? You guessed it, the lower mind. Remember, the lower mind would rather be safe than sorry, so it calls a code red anytime anything looks a little dicey. Imagine buying a guard dog to keep you and your family safe. She walks around the house assessing any potential threats, and when she finds one, she then barks like a jackal after 5 espressos and tears through the house like a tornado. Let's say there's an actual intruder trying to break in. Well, then this is a great system because you and your family have time to prepare and get somewhere safe. The problem with this particular guard dog is she believes the threat is a falling leaf, the family of local squirrels, a moth hovering by the porch light, or a subtle breeze. So now instead of safety, your family is being kept up all night in a panic-stricken state without sleeping or ever knowing a peaceful moment, all because this guard dog is slowly killing you through stress and anxiety. An untrained mind is like an untrained guard dog. A never-ending stream of false alarms becomes the warning system instead of properly assessing potential threats and knowing a peaceful and present existence. Until your mind is trained, it's a series of jarring and disruptive false alarms. Someone cuts in line, code red. You get a weird look from a colleague, code red. Big meeting coming up, code red. Your partner is 15 minutes late, code freaking red. Once you train your mind to properly assess a potential threat, you'll stop getting so many false alarms. Everything begins with perspective and mindset. From there, your perception begins making you think and feel better, which prevents your SNS from calling a false alarm every single time a mouse farts. So you're good, right? Now that you know this vital information, I'm sure everything will turn out peaches. Well, here's the thing. Even if you were able to snap your fingers and train your entire mind to be present and therefore calm your SNS, we would still need to stabilize it. And from there, we need to work with the mindset to keep it healthy by actively investing in self-care. The sympathetic nervous system needs a bit of therapy to get it straightened out, and then ongoing sessions to keep it straightened out. Cold exposure. Unfortunately, this doesn't mean standing in front of your fridge and drinking a beer. It means taking cold showers or ice baths. A ton of studies show that either ending your shower with 2 minutes of freezing cold water or jumping in off the bat or taking an ice bath are super powerful in battling anxiety and elevating your mindset. Next on the list is the sauna, because multiple studies have shown that 2 weekly sessions in a sauna can increase your norepinephrine levels as much as 86% or even more. Norepinephrine is a neurotransmitter of the brain, and it's a vital puzzle piece for regulating your cognitive function, your stress reactions, your attention, and even your arousal. Pretty kinky, right? Studies have also shown reduction in cortisol levels after a good sauna session. So if you're shopping for a new gym membership, make sure they have a sauna. Next on the list is grounding. Basically, walk around barefoot out in nature. According to the Journal of Environmental and Public Health, grounding improves sleep. It normalizes the day-night cortisol rhythm, reduces pain and stress, and shifts the automatic nervous system from sympathetic toward parasympathetic activation, which is where you want to be. It increases your heart rate, it speeds up wound healing, and reduces blood viscosity. I try to ground as often as possible while doing some deep breath work. It makes me feel like I've experienced a massive recharge. Next is breath work. A study in Cell Reports Medicine showed that 5 minutes of breath work is more powerful than 15 minutes of meditation. Here's the one that works the best for me, and also the one they talked about in the study. It's called cyclic sighing. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale through your nose and then go deeper and then sigh out. You're going to do that for about 5 minutes straight. Meditation. Do I really need to discuss why meditation is so important? Probably not, because most of you, if not all of you, already know all of the benefits. We just don't make it a priority in our life. But if you're looking to do that, please let me know. I've written a beginner's guide for meditation, and I can send it to you for free. It's about $5 on Amazon. Just ask me how in the comment section. Next on the list is somatic shaking. Somatic shaking is a treatment for improving mental and emotional well-being, as well as treating PTSD. It's also great for treating the stress and anxiety through the mind-body connection. All you have to do is plant your feet firmly into the floor and keep them there throughout the practice, and then start shaking your entire body out for about 5 minutes. In a future video, I'm going to break down the next steps for how to elevate your perspective and transform everything you see as well as experience. This is some really next level stuff, so be sure to stay tuned. Thank you for being here, and see you next week.